I think very delicate as well. And then I'm going to leave these two to do a landscape. So, here's the one. For landscape, I think is even easier. But I'm just gonna dip my, I'm gonna do half-half. So I might do half blue and then I'll do the other one as half red, green. And you know, I thought about autumn and winter and all that stuff. So we're just gonna do this one as being the sky. And I'm gonna do the second one just like this. And I still have like, and it's okay. And some people like to just do like really light skies. Just gonna come here and then just do differently. Just go around it like that. I'm gonna lower as much as I can. I'm gonna do the same thing here. So it's in between dry and wet, just in case you were wondering. And then I'm going to do the ground here, and I'm doing it with hot paper, dry paper. I'm basically doing the same thing here. I'm gonna add a really nice blue, a little darker. And we're gonna just do a graduated, just on some spaces, not everywhere. Just adding it like that. Just gonna do it on the bottom part and then drag it up. And one is like a little darker than the other, and that's fine. You get to experiment, just have fun. And I'm going to do nice purple here, this side. You can lower it if you want. And the same thing here. We're just gonna do it on the sky. So this is my sky, this is my sky, and the ground. All right, we're gonna let this dry. I'm gonna come here. This is pretty wet, so it's really not gonna fix anything, but you can blot out if you want. Now this graduation is absolutely what you're looking for. I'm just gonna, okay? So we're just gonna leave it for now. We're just gonna leave it like that. Gonna let it dry just a bit so we can continue painting. And while you guys come here and say hi, go to my Twitter. Just have fun looking around. I'm also literally drying the paper with my mouth. Like, I'm blowing into the paper. I'm just looking at paintings here. They're very beautiful. Especially watercolor paintings. Like, you can see so much. So gorgeous. So beautiful. And since I already have like a lot of experience, then I'm like, oh, this is how they did it, you know? You get so much inspiration online. There's some gorgeous works here, like, my God. And there's a bird just like mine, and very simple, but it looks so pretty. Wow. It's very nice. All right. So this is dry enough. I'm gonna come here and I'm going to start doing the tree branches. You want me to do mac and cheese? No? And for the tree branches, I'm gonna get a really deep green, sap green. Just gonna add it to my mixture. Sap green, a dot of black, burnt sepia, which is like a really dark brown, And we're just gonna start doing the tree branches coming out of the ground, or as much as we can. And remember, you know, you can't really like do your painting accordingly. Just gonna go straight all the way here. And I'm going to this branch like that, going like that. I'm gonna lower it. And of course, you know, if you add a branch or you add a tree, then you have to add the shadow of it. I'm just gonna go a little further with it. And I'm gonna do the same thing. So it's 1, 2, I do another one over here. Branch going that way. So I'm going that way. Adding more. Making it thicker. I'm going down. And then from there we're gonna just develop the trees as we go. And then gonna add more more blue. I'm gonna do another one. I'm gonna do it here. I do it just like that. I'm gonna leave it like that. And I'm gonna come here with my square brush. And I'm going to start doing this. And basically you're lifting up that paint from this side. Remember, you need space for your foliage and stuff. If you want to add a little bit more dimension on your tree trunks, you can lift up as well. I'm just going to alright, so you have, you can do it thicker if you want. You got a really nice painting. And now I'm going to go to the bottom one. I'm going to take the sap green and I'm going to do basically the same thing. I mean the sepia. I'm just going to do one here, one on the bottom. And since this one is a little bit more dry, then it's helping us out. And I'm just gonna scrub it away with the brush. And you have like a tree trunk in there. A nice maple. And do the same thing. Kind of just drag with you. You do 2 instead of 1. And then we're gonna throw water in it. Okay? And it's basically doing the same thing that we did on the first one, but it's just a bit more different. Then I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna get that mixture. Adrian, whomever, I'm going to start adding some shadow. It's basically very simple. You can do anything basically, because this one gives you, I think that landscapes allow you to do more like it allows you to play more. And I'm going to start like making branches and stuff. So that, like this. I'm gonna do the same thing here, like that, like this. So it really doesn't matter like where you get the branches or where they should get located or whatever. You're basically just adding up as you go. This one can reach over there. This tree can reach over here. Cross like this. As long as it doesn't look that fake, you don't want it to. This one like that. You add some shadow here. More branches on the side. And you're basically just doing like a map, so to speak. And you're going to start adding the foliage in this area. I'm gonna clean my brush. I'm gonna go to the second painting. And I'm gonna dip it back in sepia. This one is lighter and this one is darker, of course. And I'm going to do the same thing. Now this one you have to be a little bit more careful, because remember that we add some water in there. You'll be able to see the water coming through. And I'm just gonna it's hard to do things with the music, because at least the music can just, you know. But anyways, so 1, 2, 3 here. I'm just gonna start doing a little bit more. And I'm just adding very dry washes. I'm going with my dry brush. I'm just adding here. And I don't worry much about anything. And then now the foam part. Alright, so we're just gonna use this brush. You can do that with a toothbrush also. I'm gonna dip this brush just like that. I'm just gonna dip it like this. Almost like a fan brush. Yeah. Dip it in yellow. Yellow, some red, some brown. And it's very dry. And I'm just gonna start doing this. And don't worry that if you get out of, like if you get out of the line of the paper, don't worry about it. And I'm just gonna do this one right here and throw it on this side and do this one. That's it. We're gonna do the same thing on the bottom part. Now since I have this really matte jello in here, I'm just gonna apply it. So one is running too wet and the other one is dry. So just want you to see both ways. And I know it looks like nothing right now, but once you start adding shadows and stuff, you're gonna see how beautiful this looks. All right. Now, For this one, we're gonna have to fix several stuff. Just gonna get that really nice rich dark color, and we're gonna keep adding to the space in between. And I'm gonna do like, I don't know, you've seen trees that have like that. I'm gonna do that too. And I don't know about you, but I love trees, so this is my favorite part. And just gonna go around. Do the same thing here. And I'm gonna try my best to kind of just do the same thing to each and every one. It's like a line. Same thing on this one. The good thing is that you can always, like if you don't like something, you can always fix it with lifting up, or so there's remedy for everything. Just adding with that really bright yellow, a little bit of gouache. I'm just adding it and making it more yellow. I'm adding really, really interesting washes, and I think that's what I'm going for. And I'm just covering, if I see like something, okay, you know what, this doesn't match, then I'll just cover it up. Do the same thing. And also the gouache kind of just add a little bit of highlighting to the trees, and it looks like it's, just gonna do this and cover some of the really rough edges, you may say. All right, for the bottom part, we're going to take, I'm gonna do this. And this is the reason why I had to wait until it dried, because you don't want to mix that green and that blue together. And we're gonna go okay. I'm gonna come here with the black, and I'm going to double up branch coming from this side, which is the same one but a little thicker. Just gonna bend it just a bit. And it just adds a really nice shape and dimension to my tree. And I'm just gonna do some saplings coming out of there, like it looks like a real deal without much effort. I'm trying to assimilate nature, highlights and stuff. It is not easy. Just gonna disappear here. That's okay. Don't worry much about that. You just gonna make it look like there's other trees on the bottom part of that area. I'm gonna come, oops. I'm gonna come here with my mixture. It's a little bit dirtier, but I'm just gonna cover that. Adding some shadow underneath here, and everything that I see that is like really not helping, then we just kind of just disappear, or try our best to kind of just rub it out. Like this area here is bothering me, so we're just gonna just scrub it out just a bit. Just gonna come here with that yellow and the white and just go over it. Now for the bottom one. So you have really nice trees in here. These are really nice trees. And then I'm gonna add brown to this one. And let it wet. I mean dry. Okay. Oh my god. When it falls, it just falls. Oof, 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 oof. Don't lock him out.
Who's him?
Don't lock him out.
Who's him? What the hell?